away in December 2016,
Uh-huh.
and we were going for the barrio
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
separate cars.
Mm-hmm.
But during that process of traveling from Nairobi to the barrio, which was near Voi,
Yeah.
he accidentally hit my car on the back,
Okay.
which he admitted to.
Mm-hmm.
And because we were going for a burial, a funeral, we couldn't stand by the roadside and wait for police to come.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided that we'll settle it between ourselves directly and privately.
Ah, okay.
So after that, we discussed. I took the car for valuation to Subaru Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
I got the quote for the repairs. I sent him an email with a quote for the repairs.
Mm-hmm.
We had a discussion on how much he's going to pay for it,
Uh-huh.
and we kept discussing. So after some time, he said that he doesn't have money, that I can go ahead and repair, then he's going to refund me,
Mm-hmm.
which I did.
Mm-hmm.
And I have all those conversations on text message directly through Safaricom,
Yeah.
on WhatsApp, and I've taken quite a number of screenshots of those conversations that we have, but I also have them in soft copy that I can either forward on email, but also I can show you the active messages on my phone.
Okay.
So a few weeks turned into months, he didn't pay up. A few months have now turned into a year. So I went on Facebook. There's a time he was selling some items on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
and the value of those items was higher than the amount of money that he owes me. So I just in a comment and I told him that once you sell them, please pay me back my money.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, he wrote on Facebook that I'm very disappointed that you can bring this kind of an issue into this kind of a space.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I also took a screenshot of that where he admitted that he accidentally hit my car and that he has not paid. So he ended up giving me a deadline date by when he's going to pay,
Mm-hmm.
which I also have those that communication that we had with him when the date arrived.
Mm-hmm.
I just prompted him to pay up. I told him the day has come. This is about 9 months after you accidentally hit my car and promised to pay, but you haven't paid.
Yeah.
And of course, when that day came, he didn't pay. So
How
he
much?
started taking me around in circles. Yeah.
Okay. How much was the damage?
The cost of the damage was 48,000 because it involved a replacement of a full bumper
Mm-hmm.
for a high-grade Toyota market.
Uh-huh.
But because we were friends, I opted to allow him that we share the cost just because we are friends and we've been to school together. Otherwise, if it was for a random person, I would have either let the police handle the case,
Yeah.
or I would have let the person handle the cost fully.
Okay. Wouldn't it have been prudent to just let the insurance company handle it? Because that amount is expensive.
If you're letting the insurance company to handle it, it means you must go through the police to get an abstract.
Yes.
And in this case, we were on our way to a funeral. We were even slightly late for the funeral. It was a friend's funeral. So instead of keeping another friend across the road waiting for a police to come, then as you already know the process, you go to a police station. It will take a couple of hours before you get your abstract. And this is somewhere where we are saying we both reside in Nairobi, and this is somewhere where it's at least about 4 hours drive away from Nairobi. So even if I have to come back the next day for an abstract, there are all those complications. Hence why we agreed to settle it directly between ourselves.
Okay. So when was the last time you spoke to him, and what did he say about settling the debt?
Sorry, when was the last time?
The last time you spoke to him about the debt he owes, and what did he say?
Yeah. And the last time I spoke to him was on 31st of August 2016, which is when he gave me the date and he told me, kindly give me up to 31st of August, I will pay you. So on 31st of August, I went to him. I told him the day is here. He told me he has not forgotten. And I told him that if I don't get the money, because now it's at least 9 months since the accident, I'll have to use other means to be able to get my money, especially because I have the evidence that he agreed, he admitted liability, he agreed to pay, he promised to pay, he gave dates to pay, but he actually didn't pay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you still hope that he'll pay you, or you've given up?
Well, I had actually forgiven him and I had given up because for me, that's not a significant amount of money.
Yeah.
But when I saw another link on the star and I looked at the content and it felt exactly the same way to how he cheated me on this particular issue, I felt very sad that this kind of people, if this kind of seeds are sown and they're not nipped in the bud, then they will continue to grow and more people are going to be affected.
True.
So it's better as a community, as a society, to come out clearly and say this is the problem we have, this is how it needs to be dealt with, and I'm happy to deal with it. Otherwise, I didn't spend my resources on a friend. I'll just leave him and say, okay, no problem, the world will catch up with him. But when I saw this other link just this week, I felt very, very sad, and I said I have to also put mine out. Because there are people who will interact with him, do business with him, but they would rather know that you can do business with somebody, that their credibility is low, so they may or may not pay you. So at least it's better for people to know the real truth and the reality behind it.
Has that affected your relationship with him as friends from way back?
Well, we didn't quite have a close relationship. We just went to school together. We used to play in the same team of sports. Others, we don't meet or interact frequently. We were going for a burial together. We met at the burial. After that, we haven't met. We've been talking, but the only thing that we talk about is about this amount of money that he still owes me.